So most of you, a lot of you know that I ride a motorcycle, and I ride it during the season a fair bit. I like to get out there as much as possible, and I like to put some cameras on there on occasion, but there's times that I don't want to put cameras all over me and stuff like that because it takes a lot of time to get all mounted and geared up and all that kind of stuff. So one of the things I do like, and I have in our cars, of course, is a dash cam. On a motorcycle, I think it's just as important as a car, probably even more important because, you know, cars are out to kill us. Cars don't see us, etc., etc. So there's a lot of things that can happen. So we've taken a look at the AKEEYO's dash cams in the past for the car, and they reached out and asked if we would like to take a look at their brand new motorcycle dash cam. And I was like, yeah, because on one of my old motorcycles, I actually had one. It was an older one, of course. But motorcycle dash cam, really important. And right now, I think actually when I'm filming this, the Kickstarter, it's a Kickstarter campaign just like their other ones. I think it's coming out tomorrow. So I don't have a lot of information on this. So instead of giving you a whole bunch of, I figured that I would just do an unboxing video today, and then in a couple days after I've seen their specs and I've seen what's out on Kickstarter, etc., etc., then we can do maybe a first ride. We'll take it out. I'm going to install it. I'm not going to film installing it because really, you put the camera on the front, you put the camera on the back, you wire it into your motorcycle, but every motorcycle is going to be different because of the way you have to put it. But simply put, that's kind of how it works. You guys figure it out or find somebody that you know that can do that kind of wiring. But after it's installed, really what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it for a ride for a couple days just to see how it works. And then we'll do a full sample video / review video on the AKEEYO. Maybe it's the Hypermotion, because it's really one of the only things on here that's English. Hypermotion motorcycle dash cam. But today, unboxing. Okay, so yeah, so this is the box, and again, as of now, right now, they even sent me a link to it, but it's not out yet, so the link takes me nowhere. But it looks pretty cool, right? It does look really cool. Again, I can't read any of this. For those of you that can read this language, awesome. Maybe you can put a comment down below and be like, "This is what that says," and I'd be like, "Thank you. That's fantastic." I probably could just like get Google Translate or something and figure it out, but that's it. As you can see, it does say, I'm getting some of it, 60 frames per second. It shoots in 2K. It's got a 3-inch display. It's showing me that it is, what is that? 140-degree angle front and rear. I'm guessing it's a Sony Starvis processor, IP67, which is great. This is going on a motorcycle. I don't know why they have a oil thing on there. G-Shock. My guess is it's going to measure your speed because it has GPS. It has something, don't know, and a record button. I really have no idea. GPS, though, important because, you know, you want to know where this happened, and you want to know, especially if you were like stationary and something hit you, or if you were going the speed limit and something happened. You know, if you were on the bad side of it, I guess don't tell somebody that you had a dash cam. I guess it's nice thing is it's sort of hidden, right? Then we flip this open. That opens nice. I like that. That's good. Is that gonna stay down? It's gonna stay down because I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm doing it this way. So number one, I'm just taking. Maybe I just take this part out. This part here. Okay. So you get a box full of, and this is where sometimes, I'll be completely honest with you, sometimes you can look at this stuff and be like, yeah, what have I gotten myself into, right? Usually they're actually fairly easy to install, depending. Like I'm not great at doing electrical stuff. I usually wire straight to the battery. Now I don't know how this functions. My hope is that it's an easy install. this is sorta your screen / controller, right? And again, it does have an email, help@akeeyo.co.jp. Everything else is in, I'm guessing, Chinese or Japanese. You guys can see that there. But just so you guys know, this is hefty, and there's the actual GPS, right? Where am I? There's the GPS on there. So this, you know, this is sitting out right. Big thick cables, which is good because they do have to be waterproof. These look like they're going to have a really nice seal on them, right? Because they're going to attach. One's going this way, the other one's coming in, right? And my guess is front and rear. So you just, one of them is going to the rear camera, one of them is going to the front camera. Okay, that's cool. This, well, that's going, my guess is that's going in there somehow. This would be, I would think, your controller. So what does it do? I'm not 100% sure. Again, this is an unboxing without being able to read the language, right? So we do, looks like we have like a lock and a record maybe. Do you want it to just mute the audio, brightness, Wi-Fi? But again, this is going somewhere. Now the other thing to just kind of be aware with one of these, now my old one, it also came with a screen. And it would auto turn on when the bike turned on, when it, you know, when it juiced up. So I honestly had it all under the seat because as long as it was recording, I didn't care. I didn't need to see it. But this really allows you to see a lot of the information which is going on. And again, you know, maybe someone cuts you off, you can hit the lock button, would be my guess, so that you can lock the file, right? Because that's important. Camera one. Now they're good sized cameras. I'm gonna say that's a decent size, right? But again, it has to be, unlike a car GP or a car dash cam. Car dash cams don't need to be water resistant, so these water resistant, which is nice. And both cameras, same cameras, right? They're both 140 degrees. Both have the same. So my guess is it doesn't really matter which is front, which is rear. It really depends on where they're plugged in. But cables are short, so my hope is that, yeah, they give you a whole bunch of, these are like extenders, right? So you get extension cables, so you can run them depending on how big your bike is and where you're running your cables, etc., etc. So you do get a lot of that, which is excellent. You get a cleaning cloth. You get this. These are, I'm guessing this is where you're actually, one of them where you're mounting the camera. My guess would be you'd get maybe 2 of these. Yeah, 2 of these. So camera mount for front, camera mount for rear, however you want to do it. Again, there's your cleaning cloth. These are going to be, my guess, mounts for the actual like screen and mounts for the little handlebar controller. You get, this is going to be power, so this is what's going to be running back down to your battery with like fuses and USBs and all kinds of stuff. So again, it does sometimes look a little intimidating. This is a little strap. What's this for? Maybe so that you can put it on your wrist, maybe, if you feel like it, one of the pieces. I don't know what that would be for. Oh, this is probably for this. So this just goes through here, right? And then you can strap it on your handlebar wherever you need. Okay, I like the Velcro. That's kind of nice. And again, that's all the AC stuff going to your battery. It does come with, looks like a fuse, so if it gets any extra, you know, you can blow the fuse, etc., etc. So. Last but not least, a whole bunch of zip ties, which is excellent. And this is the manual. So my concern is, my curiosity is, does it have, because again, I haven't opened it, not English, not English. I thought English, but not English. So no, as of now, just be aware, no English on this manual, which not surprising because, of the fact that there's no English on the box, right? You guys see that? It's all... So what I'm going to also do is I'm going to reach out to them, tell them I've done the unboxing or an unboxing part of this, and I'm going to hopefully get an English version of the manual. At least they can send it to me so I can actually figure out what I'm doing. This is it. This is the box's stuff. That's today's video. Unboxing of this. Check it out on Kickstarter, because by the time the video comes out, if it's not out today, it should be out sometime later on today or tomorrow. I'll put a link below that they sent me, so that link should become valid at some point. And we will definitely be doing a follow-up video as soon as we get a manual and as soon as the weather says that I can go outside and do some installing. Alright guys, that's it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell again so that you can see the how this actually functions. And we'll see you next video tomorrow. Alright guys, that's it. See you tomorrow. Later.